Hello Leos, and welcome to your September reading. Sorry if this is last minute. I do my best, but there it is. Okay, I meditated on your energy and pulled out the first layer of cards and what Spirit wants to talk to you about this month. First two cards that came out together, I have the Two of Swords and the Chariot. So, Two of Swords, going within, trying to find our truth there. We hold two informations, two ways of seeing life, brain patterns, and there we are, protecting our heart, not seeing any facts in front of us really, and having only to rely on our intuition to keep one of those swords and make a decision. And in that going inside, because it's under the moon there, everything that is under the moon is happening inside of us. We have also the Chariot, so it's a question of your movement, the direction you're going to take, aligning the dark horse and the white horse, aligning your light and your shadow, your inner world and your outer world. And so this is really inner decision on the movement you're going to take. So after that, I have the Page of Wands. So that could be you with that decision, walking with your passion. And then I have the Tower. So that decision might provoke things that no longer resonate with you to crumble. How it's gonna come out in your world, in your reality. I have the Princess of Wands. So there, with the Two of Swords, she holds one sword. So maybe it's from a communication you received, information you gathered, a new understanding that puts you into that Two of Swords. Under here, the Page, Princess of Wands, I have the Princess of Pentacles and the Fool. So we have three pages here. One where you're walking with your decision, with your willpower, with your new understanding, and bringing something solid. Having grabbed the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. And that puts you in a brand new cycle, the Fool. Under the Tower here, I have the Hermit. That is the movement of, you went inside, like I was saying, finding your light, finding your truth, assessing all of that, and making a decision. Two of Wands. Or putting you at a position where you're going to make a decision. After that here, I have the Ace of Cups. This could be understanding of, because we don't have the Page of Cups. We have all the other pages except for the Page of Cups. So that Ace of Cups just arrived. You need to grab it. You need to grab that new opportunity to feel love, to feel contentment, peace, all of that. And that's why you're in a decision mode there. And under all of this, I have you, your masculine side. What action am I going to take? I have this new understanding, maybe a new love, or a love for myself, a new understanding on how to receive love. We'll clarify. Two of Pentacles, Jupiter and Capricorn. So that means the universe is pushing energy into that new situation. And as long as you hold in your hand your old pattern of thinking or beliefs or whatever, it's going to create a loop, and your emotions are going to be up and down, and it's impossible for those boats to come to shore in that state. That's why it asks us to center ourselves, to drop one of those pentacles and keep one. Jupiter will be able to plant it and make it grow. Those boats will be, your waters are going to come down, and those boats will be able to come in. And it's all on the fact of you mastering your emotion. Here you have to master your decision, your willpower, and act on it. After that, well, I had 5 cards that came out. So I have the 8 of Wands. So you're going to make moves, arrows of love. I have the 2 of Cups, the Star, the 4 of Wands, and the Magician. So it's that big rising. Rising in, it can be a union where right away there's celebration, alignment with your stars, and manifestation power. So whatever is crumbling, well, we'll clarify. Bottom of the deck, I have strength. You. So, Leo. So let's clarify this. I call upon the light. I call upon the divine. I call upon my guides. I call upon the holy light. Spirit, help me clarify this reading for Leos for the month of September. Okay. What is that? Oh, what is that? 2 of Swords. Here we have the 4 of Wands, like here. It can be a decision about home, decision about your solidity at home, the solidity of a union. But home can be our body, us, our capacity to rejoice in our body, our soul to rejoice in our body. It can be happening on that level, but it's an inner decision about that. 4 legs of a table. This is the stability in the fire. So that's why it's a passion, but that is solid. That's why we often say marriage, celebration, a union, and things like that. But it can be anything in a way. So give me the Chariot. So it's an inner decision about that. Give me the Chariot, Spirit. What is the Chariot? 3 of Cups. So maybe you have to make a decision because the 3 of Cups, the real meaning of the 3 of Cups is the elevation of our emotions. On a spiritual path, this would be what truly puts me grateful and joyful, and I am making a decision on that to raise my emotions and move forward. On a more daily level, this can be, whoop, there's a new cup that came. We were 2, now there's 3. And I have to make a decision about that because it affects my home and my family. What is looking in at what is truly happening inside. So, same energies, same movement, but it could be happening on a spiritual path of oneself or on the daily energies. We can see it as these are 2 cards of celebrations, but having 2 of Swords and Chariots, which is alignment and inner decision on celebration, on what can elevate us. Princess of Wands. Princess of Wands. Here I have the Five of Wands, and I have the Eight of Pentacles. We could be talking about work also. Five of Wands, conflict, inner conflict. So there you are with your Page of Wands, walking. But what do I really want inside? You're still conflicted. Maybe you are not aligned yet. You haven't taken your decision. Where do I put my energy? Where do I build? We could be talking about work also. Having conflict at home, the incapacity to share emotions with others and grow and make something solid. Like if you're working somewhere where the teamwork is not so great, you have to make an inner decision at one point. Do you move away from there or not? Do you take your wand and start working somewhere else or not? Let's see. What is the Tower? The Tower arrives because you're deciding to leave that behind. Whatever you had to take a decision and then you leave it behind, that creates a tower. It can create a tower for the people around you. And because see here, you're deciding to follow your inner child, your inner soul, to shed the light and be yourself. And that's it. I can't fake it anymore. I'm leaving. The Tower is also an enlightenment. All of a sudden, everything that wasn't built on solid grounds will crumble. And so it's either that enlightenment that makes you move away, or you moving away creates the Tower, makes everything that wasn't stable. Maybe that's why you have to take that decision, because in a way, whatever this was, wasn't stable, was putting you, maybe preventing you from growing, moving forward, preventing you from celebrating life. Maybe the dynamic with others were not so great, or that can be the inner conflict also. What do I do? Whether we're talking about a relationship or work. But at the end, you're leaving. So, let's clarify here that Princess of Swords, what's the information that Leo got. Got the information or the understanding that wherever these cups were for you, relationship, work, a friendship, a dynamic with someone, it is no more. That's what you see, and you acknowledge, man, nothing is gonna come out of this. I have to take a decision. It's that understanding. Show me the Princess of Pentacles. The Star. We have the Star here. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, but most of all, the Star comes after a Tower, funnily, and there it is. It comes after the Tower because when the divine crumbled something and we have healed from it and understood why, we gain back our faith. That's why it's a faith card. We are realigned with where we're supposed to be and what is supposed to be for us. We pour back the waters of our understanding, emotional understanding, into the collective and into the earth to grow something new that will be aligned. We are naked because we are total authenticity. So whatever is from that acknowledgement and that you're bringing forward is aligned with your star and is a new beginning. Show me that new beginning, a Fool. Even if at one point you'll be conflicted maybe about it, or just taking your will from that Five of Wands, taking your wand and leaving. Because you know you're master in your craft and you're gonna continue building for yourself if you were building for somebody else. Here, the Fool. Show me the Fool. Yeah, okay. Hangman and the Magician. You're gonna see all of this differently, what you were living, bringing your higher intelligence into the situation. And that's why you have the understanding of it. You gain back your faith, and you are able to jump into this. It is a sacrificed card, because when we understand this is a sacrifice, even if those cups couldn't fill you anymore, letting them go, understanding that there is no more, you have to tear it away from yourself. That's why it's sorrow. Even if you understand it, your heart is still gonna feel it. But this is to put you back in your power, into manifesting something. So here you're going inside, assessing all of this under the decision of leaving in the Tower. Clarify this. Going within, assessing, and making a decision, or being put in the position of making a decision. There we have the Two of Pentacles again, 2-2, and the Lovers. Lovers being a decision also. So, 3 cards of decision. But you really have to let something go in order to make that decision to elevate yourself. The Lovers. In your power of manifestation. Could be talking about a union also. But not juggling anymore. Trying to fit things when one thing wasn't giving anymore. Was creating conflict. Was not giving you solidity. You were juggling, trying to make it fit, but now the universe is sending you this understanding, making you take the decision, because anyway it's going to crumble it if you don't, and forces you to align and make a decision to elevate yourself. Ace of Cups. And that can be a union, choosing a union over another one. That can be it. Or a job over another one, or something like that. Ace of Cups. And I have the Page of Pentacles. See that Page of Pentacles? That you bring your higher intelligence. It's gonna be something you love. I have the Empress again under the deck. I had it there under the deck too. Are you going to allow yourself to take your power and jump into something that would, a new thing that would really fulfill you? That means having to leave the old thing behind. Show me the King of Wands and the Two of Pentacles here. Because here in the middle, you're still about it. A bit kiff about it, you know? Am I taking it? Am I not taking it? Yeah, you're assessing. Still assessing. Should I not? What did I... what are all the energies I put into that situation? What do I really get out of it? You know? That's why you have the Hangman. It's that pause time for you to truly listen to your higher self. Where do you bring your heart there? Okay. Now, I have a lot of cards here. There's going to be movement. a Two of Cups that affects your home, the Star, and the Magician. So, oh, you're gonna take a decision. There's your decision. Queen of Swords. And there we have that alignment we started with. That is clarity, a clear decision with the understanding that it is in your star. You're being true to yourself. The star being naked, authenticity is not just the authenticity towards other people. It's the authenticity towards ourselves also. How do I truly feel? What do I truly want? So it's a two-way thing there. And what is, whoops, the Hermit, yeah, because you're going inside. What is, or maybe about a Virgo, what is all of that going to lead for Leos? Where is all of that going to lead for Leos? To the Ten of Cups. That's beautiful. I think you're going to go from being stuck to the Ten of Cups by making that decision. By really looking inside and seeing it for what it is. Acknowledging what doesn't work anymore. Letting it go. And walking into that new cycle with that understanding. Because whatever that new cycle is bringing with all those pages, it's new on every level, and it is going to bring you happiness. Here, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, this is where it's going to lead. Leading you to your highest level of happiness, shared happiness you can have at this moment. Because we always go through many Tens of Cups in our lives. In your power and aligned with your stars. But it all starts with an inner decision. So, I'm going to call it a big decision. On this, Leo, I'm going to wish you a beautiful month of September. Sorry for being last minute. And thank you for sharing and commenting and subscribing. Thank you also for the ones of you that donated. It is extremely appreciated. And so to give back on the 15th of the month and the last day of the month, I'm going to do a special ceremony to give you back on an energy level with the universe for what you have given me. And I feel all of your love and energy, and I am totally grateful for all of you for listening to my videos and all of that. I'm gonna wish you love and light and a beautiful month of September. Thank you. Bye-bye.